In 2025, venture capital poured $4.3 billion into legal AI, 54% more than the year before. But the money isn't the story. The story is who's now driving the buying decision. 2 years ago, when the legal team wanted to try AI, the general counsel ran a quiet pilot on the side. Today, the CFO walks in and asks, why isn't this already in production? I've spent years building AI for legal teams, and the shift in the last 12 months is bigger than the previous 5 combined. Here's where things actually stand, the use cases delivering results right now, and where this goes over the next 24 months, so you can tell whether you're ahead or behind. The first thing to understand is that AI is no longer optional. It's something that's now expected in the enterprise. The pressure behind all of this is that legal teams can't keep up with the volume of contracts coming in. Every growing company has contracts piling up faster than anyone can review them, which means sales is waiting, procurement is waiting, and legal can't get to everything. So what happens is either things slow down or teams work faster under pressure and start missing things. Now, the workaround most companies use is sending the extra contracts to outside counsel, and that's the single biggest cost most legal departments have. Law firms charge premium rates whether the work is complex or not, so companies end up paying a lot of money for basic contract reviews that don't really need a law firm's expertise. That's exactly what CFOs are now refusing to keep funding. This is why AI has gone from a nice to have to an expectation. Now let's talk about where AI is actually delivering results for legal teams, starting with contract review and risk analysis. This is the biggest use case because contract review is the slowest and most repetitive part of most legal workflows. With the right AI, a contract that used to take days to review can be turned around the same day, with the risks flagged and the non-compliant clauses called out automatically. That said, if contract review is eating most of your team's time, you can book a demo with Legartis. First link in the description. The second use case is automating your contract playbooks. A contract playbook is the document that tells your team what position your company takes on specific clauses, what wording you'll agree to if the other side pushes back, and when a contract needs a more experienced lawyer to handle it. Every mature legal department has one, and building it used to take months of manual work. But with our playbook agent at Legartis, we've seen clients finish complex playbooks in hours. One of our clients, Florian Kahn, came in with a procurement playbook his team had estimated would take 2 months to build manually, and they finished the whole thing in a single morning. Once the playbook is in place, the third use case opens up, which is business empowerment. This is where non-legal teams like sales and procurement can run initial contract reviews on their own, while legal still has the final say. The way it works is the AI uses your playbook to check incoming contracts against what your company would accept, so the business team gets answers on standard contracts in minutes instead of waiting on legal for days. And legal still reviews anything that falls outside the playbook, which is where time is best spent anyway. A good example of this is Dormakaba, one of our enterprise clients. Their general counsel was managing roughly 10,000 contracts a year with a legal team of 9 people, which is impossible to do manually. By using AI to let the business teams handle the standard reviews themselves, legal stopped being the thing everyone was waiting on and could focus on the work that actually needed a lawyer. And one of the reasons Dormakaba and most of our European enterprise clients choose Legartis specifically is that their contract data stays on European infrastructure. For a Swiss company managing 10,000 contracts a year, sending that volume to a US-hosted AI tool was a non-starter from procurement onward. Before we get to where this is heading, let's address what should be on your mind. Hallucinations, accuracy, and liability. General purpose AI hallucinates in legal context because it's pattern matching against the entire internet. Purpose-built legal AI works differently. It operates against your playbook, your clauses, your precedents, with citations back to source. Accuracy isn't magic, it's architecture. That's why an agent without a properly structured playbook just makes confident mistakes faster. Teams getting real results aren't the ones moving fastest, they're the ones who build the foundation first. So let's get into where this is all heading, because the biggest change coming is how AI is going to handle entire workflows instead of just individual tasks. Right now, most legal AI works like a co-pilot that helps a lawyer with one step at a time, like reviewing a single clause or suggesting an edit. What's coming next is AI can take a contract, review it against your playbook, redline it, draft a response to the other side, and update the records in your system, all on its own. That kind of AI is called an agent, and it's where every serious legal AI platform is heading right now. So playbooks will become the brain, and a network of AI agents will use that brain to handle the full contract lifecycle. So that's contract creation, review, negotiation, analysis, and renewal tracking, all connected and all running of the same set of company-specific rules. At Legartis, we're building toward this in stages. The playbook layer is already live, and the agent capabilities are rolling out across our roadmap. The reason we sequence it that way is that an agent without a properly structured playbook just makes confident mistakes faster. The second big change is that legal departments stop growing by hiring more lawyers and start growing through technology. For decades, the answer to more contract has been more lawyers, either internally or through outside law firms, because the work couldn't be automated. But that's changing now, because AI is finally good enough at handling the repetitive work that teams can take on a lot more contract volume without hiring more people. The third change is the rise of what I call the strategic lawyer. Today, most in-house lawyers spend the majority of their time reviewing whatever contracts land on their desk, which means they're always responding to what other teams send them instead of getting to focus on higher value work. In the next few years, that time gets freed up because AI is handling the first pass. What does that lawyer actually do with the freed up time? Concretely, they sit in on the M&A diligence call instead of reviewing the NDA that got the call scheduled. They build the risk framework for the new market entry instead of reviewing local distributor agreements one by one. They advise the CEO on partnership structure instead of redlining the partnership contract. That's the shift. Not lawyers doing less work, lawyers doing different work, the work that was always supposed to be theirs. When you put all of that together, the next 2 years in legal are going to look so much different from the last two. The teams getting ahead of this are the ones rebuilding how their legal function operates with speed, rather than treating AI as a feature they'll get around to. And the teams that wait too long are going to find themselves looking at competitors doing twice the work with the same headcount and wondering how that happened. If your legal team is ready to stop being the bottleneck and start operating the way the leading legal departments already are, book a demo with Legartis. The link is the first one below this video. On the demo, we'll show you how the platform handles contract review, playbook automation, and business empowerment for your specific contract types and your jurisdiction. So you see what this looks like in your own team, not in a generic walkthrough. And if you want to learn how Claude Legal works for contract review, then check out this video next.